And let's start off with identifying the notes of a G sharp major scale. Our notes are going to be G sharp, A sharp, C, C sharp, D sharp, F, G natural, and then back to a G sharp. I want to point out that once we get into these really heavy sharp keys, we're going to have some notes that might be like a B sharp, technically, theoretically, but usually just refer to those as a C natural, and an F flat could be an E natural too. So as we get into some of these interesting keys, I just want to point out that I'll be using more of the natural notes that we would call out in a band setting. But theoretically, sometimes we do get into some more interesting naming of these notes. Okay, now I also want to remind you that G sharp major is also the same keys. It's the same notes as our A flat major too. And if we were in A flat major, we would be looking at these notes from more of a flat perspective too. I also recommend to know what your flat notes are too. Okay, let's go ahead and play our G sharp major scale. On your 6th string, we're gonna go 4 to 6. On the 5th string, we'll go 3, 4, 6. 4th string is 3, 5, 6. 3rd string is 3, 5, 6. 2nd string is 4 to 6. On your 1st string, we'll go 3, 4. And then we'll go a little bit past this G sharp. That's our 2nd octave. We're gonna go also up to 6 and 8. Okay, now coming back down on the 1st string, we'll go 6, 4, 3. 2nd string is a 6, 4. 3rd string is a 6, 5, 3. 4th string is a 6, 5, 3. 5th string is a 6, 4, 3. And then 6th string is a 6, 4. Okay, now here's quarter notes going up the G sharp major scale. 3, 4. I also recommend to do our 4 basic rhythms: quarter notes, 8th notes, 8th note triplets, and 16th notes. So just did my quarter notes. Now this would be 8th notes, and I'm going to go 2 on each note. 3 and 4 and. Okay, for my 8th note triplets, I'm going to do this with a metronome. This will be 3 on each note. 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, now I want to point out you can also just do 1 on each note if you'd like to. Okay, now for 16th notes, you could do 4 on each note or just 1 on each note. I'm going to do 1 on each note. 1, 2, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Okay, for number 2, we're going to take our G sharp major scale into the next position up the neck. And one good goal as a guitarist is to start to learn your different positions and then start to blur those positions together, and then you can have your whole neck to play with for your scales. So for this one, I'm going to hit my G sharp on my 4th fret, and then I'm just going to use my index finger to climb up into now my 6th position, and then from here I'll go 6, 8, 9. So on my 6th string, that would be a 4, 6, 8, 9. And I'm just using my index finger for 2 notes. Okay, now we're going to just climb up in our 6th position. And I also want to point out that we're basically playing an A sharp Dorian scale right now. And we'll learn more about Dorian, but Dorian's based off of the 2nd note of our major scale. And that's also a good scale to know because it kind of helps to map out the neck too. Okay, now on my 5th string, I'm going to go 6 to 8. On the 4th string, I'm going to go 5, 6, 8. 3rd string's a 5, 6, 8. 2nd string's a 6, 8, 9. And then 1st string is a 6, 8, 9. Okay, descending, we'll go 8 to 6 on the first string, 9, 8, 6 on the second, 8, 6, 5 on the third, 8, 6, 5 on the fourth, 8, 6 on the fifth, and then 9, 8, 6, 4 on your sixth string. And then you can just use your index finger twice to climb you back down. Okay, here's that scale, just doing quarter notes. I'm not gonna do all the 4 basic rhythms, but I do recommend for you to practice those too. 3, 4. Okay, for number 3, we're gonna start to connect these 2 positions just on 1 string. Now, we already kind of did this one, but let's go ahead and just start with our 6th string. It's gonna be 4, 6, 8, 9, and then we'll backtrack down again, 8, 6. Okay, now on your 5th string now, for B, we're gonna go 3, 4, 6, 8, 6, 4. For C, we're going to go on the 4th string, 3, 5, 6, 8, 6, 5. Okay, for number 4A, we're going to go to our 3rd string and we'll go 3, 5, 6, 8, 6, 5. For B, we'll go to our 2nd string, we'll go 4, 6, 8, 9, 8, 6. And then for C, on the 1st string, we'll go 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 8, 6, 4. Okay, now for number 5, I'm going to ascend the scale in our 3rd position. I'm going to climb it up to my highest note on my 1st string, and then I'm going to descend it down in my 5th position. 3, 4. Okay, for number 6, I'm gonna ascend in my 5th position, take it all the way up on my 1st string, and then descend down in my 3rd position. Here we go. 3, 4. Okay, now I always recommend to jam on your chords and your scales. So for this one, it's kind of fun. Now we have 2 different positions to play with our scales. I'm going to start to jam a little bit on those 2 positions and then start to blur those definitions. And that's the ultimate goal. Okay, now I'm going to jam a little bit on a G sharp major chord and play some G sharp major scales. 3, 4.